China works like a mafia. You can join the mafia, but you don't leave the mafia. China has warned Elon Musk. In 2021, two Starlink satellites approached the Chinese space station in a dangerous manner. Is this because Elon Musk has shown interest in setting up Tesla plants in India? Is this rattling China? China doesn't trust anybody. And the fact of the matter is, nobody trusts China. They don't understand this entire policy of China plus one. Pull up your socks, get ready for war. Jen friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Now, China has warned Elon Musk about his Starlink satellites. China has said that it could attack Starlink-like satellites with submarine laser weapons if China's security is compromised. Chinese submarines armed with lasers could take out SpaceX's Starlink satellites if China's security was at risk, according to a study by the People's Liberation Army scientists. And for those who don't know, SpaceX is owned by Elon Musk. Wonders never cease. In the study, a submarine with a megawatt-class solid-state laser weapon installed in its midsection could stay submerged while it raised a retractable optoelectronic mast to fire at the satellites before diving back down to the ocean's depths. The project team lead Wang Dan, a professor with the Naval Submarine Academy, has said that this type of laser attack submarine could be mass-produced in the future and deployed in various oceans to counter military threats to China. Wang's team has also said that missile launches are often accompanied by long trails of smoke. Conducting the attack from a surface location can easily expose one's own position, leading to destruction or attack by enemy firepower. Satellites launched by the Starlink program, as an example, they're numerous, densely packed, and small in size, making the satellite network extremely resilient. Submarine-based laser weapons can solve these issues. Wang's team added, saying that this should not be a problem. This paper, published in the Chinese language journal Command, Control and Simulation, detailed a step-by-step guide to attack Starlink-like satellites at sea. In brief, it says that submarines equipped with laser weapons are deployed to the sea areas or in the oceans where the operation is to be conducted. And when the satellite enters the attackable range or the range of the weapon, the laser weapon is raised at the last moment. And after the attack is completed, the submarine can submerge and wait for its next mission. According to data, China has more than 900 satellites in orbit. The US has 7 times that number, most of them part of Starlink. The success of SpaceX's Starship rocket test flight suggested to some Chinese military experts that future Starlink satellites could carry extra payloads for military activities. Even in 2021, two Starlink satellites approached the Chinese space station in a dangerous manner, prompting astronauts to initiate emergency evacuation procedures. So that is a bit of history for you. Interestingly, China works with Tesla's boss, Elon Musk, on electrical vehicles, and now it sees his SpaceX company as a threat. Now, is this because Elon Musk has shown interest in setting up Tesla plants in India? Is this rattling China? Musk is inclined towards India and the Modi government. In June, when Prime Minister Modi won his third term, Tesla CEO congratulated PM Modi on X and expressed his interest in working in India, and PM Modi extended his support for Musk. This message created a buzz amongst industry experts. Now, friends, when Prime Minister Modi visited US in 2023, Elon Musk expressed confidence that Tesla would enter the Indian market along with Starlink. During an interview, PM Modi called Elon Musk a supporter of India. Tesla has been in talks with the Indian government pursuing lower import duties on EVs. Musk, they say, at least on the face of it, that's how the Chinese presume that Musk is close to Prime Minister Modi, and India is probably scaring China, which is not true. I don't think it's true. But the fact of the matter is that, Elon Musk has a significant amount of Tesla manufacturing in China, right? Elon Musk has done a lot for China. And here is China threatening Starlink satellites with destruction. China doesn't trust anybody. And the fact of the matter is, nobody trusts China. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is that how does it impact India? How does it impact China? Now, this whole thing started with, China is like the mafia. Let's forget about how it started. I'll go to that later. Essentially, China works like a mafia. You can join the mafia, but you don't leave the mafia, right? Now with this, I'd like to give you the example of Apple phones. Now the iPhone was earlier made in the US and in China mostly. Mostly China made it. Now a significant portion of iPhone manufacturing has shifted to India. China does not like it. It does not like it one bit. They don't understand this entire policy of China plus one. What is China plus one? China plus one essentially is the West's policy in which they say, let us hedge our bets. We are uncomfortable with this juggernaut called China. China that is so brazenly aggressive. China that wants to attack people, take over their territory. We did not think in our wildest dreams that the docile China that we partnered with more than 4 decades back would turn into this monster. Now, unfortunately, China has turned into this monster, ladies and gentlemen. And having done that, China is now threatening Europe. It is threatening the United States of America. It is threatening the rest of the civilized world. And if you go to any country's national security policy in Europe, any country, it could be France, Germany, Italy, the UK, the top threat is China. That is the top. It's not Russia. It's China, because people understand Russia could be a short-term threat. China is the long-term threat. People are preparing for war, literally. That is exactly what the army chief of the UK said. And he named China specifically, saying that in the next 3 years, there is most likely going to be a war in which the UK will be involved. So pull up your socks, get ready for war. That's what the UK army chief says. Now, where does India figure in all this? And where does Starlink figure in all this? The truth is that after Apple shifted the iPhone manufacturing to India, at least a significant percentage of it, China reacted. They said no government employee in China will use the Apple phone. The Apple stocks actually crashed for a while before they stabilized again. China does not take very kindly to competition. That is how the Chinese mindset is. That is how the Chinese ecosystem works. There is no competition. Everything is controlled by the government. That is how China has prospered. There is no free competition in China. Everything is controlled by the government, in the sense who will win and who will lose is decided by the government. Now suddenly, the Tesla boss, Elon Musk, says, I want to move a part of my manufacturing to India. And it would only be around 10% of the total, or 5 or 10% of the total global, or even the Chinese manufacturing that is happening, or the Teslas that are being made in China. It could be a very small percentage, but China sees India as a threat. China sees India as a very significant threat. India is the one China feels that can take over China. India's population, India's education system, India's clarity in policy, the West falling head over heels in love with India. All this amounts to only one thing. And the thing is that India, I don't think Indian manufacturing scares China, because China is far, far ahead of Indian manufacturing, but it does make them take a step back. It does make them a little tentative. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai.